Hello. I know it's been a minute since we've done a video, so why not? I wanted to try out all my new equipment. So we're going to start out by washing some potatoes. Just a bowl in the sink with some water. And then I realized afterwards that I didn't put any produce cleaner in there, so it's in there now. And then we're going to scrub them clean. What you're seeing here, I'm just taking a cloth and scrubbing them clean. And we're going to make a little bed of potatoes to lay the chicken on, because for some reason I don't know where my cooking rack is for this thing. Don't know where it went. Disappeared, which is fine. But we're going to wash the chicken. I don't typically wash my chicken, but there was a lot of blood in this bag, so I just wanted to give it a good thorough clean out. Now when I do it, I put it into a bowl with water that's already in it, nice cold water. Not running water where the water's going to splash everywhere. I just leave it to the side there. Please ignore my kids if you can hear them in the background. We're just getting it good and clean. Trying to make sure I can get all that blood off there, because there was a lot. I don't know. Sometimes there is and other times there isn't. And you're going to see here, I'm washing my hands. And then we're going to go back over to here. So we're going to get the chicken on there, and I am speeding everything up so that way you guys aren't watching this in slow-mo. But we're going to get some paper towel, which I'm fighting with at this precise moment to get it off the thing. As you can see, that's why the camera is shaking. We're going to get some paper towel on there. We're going to get it dried off. Now, some people put oil on to the chicken skin to help crisp it up. Ooh, we got a runaway potato there. I don't. I find it gets like crispy enough if you take the lid off and then put it back in the oven, which I didn't this time. I was fighting with my camera. It's rotisserie chicken seasoning. So we're going to sprinkle that all over on there. Get it nice and covered. As you can see, it sticks to the chicken just fine. And we're going to put some garlic and herb seasoning on there. Oh, I just love this stuff. It is so good. It's a little mix of everything and is not like an overpowering taste of garlic. Now, I did a silly. I forgot to put water in. So we're putting in, as you can see, this is why the camera is shaking. I have it on a long pole to get this angle. So we're putting 1 cup of water in there. Then we're going to close it up, and it's going to go into the oven at 350 degrees until it's cooked. I'm not going to tell you for an hour, hour and a half. I'm not going to tell you that until it's cooked, because everybody's ovens are different cooking vessels. There's so many different, 350 until cooked. Now I got some cauliflower here. As you can see, there's lots of brown spots on there. We're going to cut that up, and it's going to run away from me. And it hits me that, I could just cut the core out. And then rip it apart with my hands, because that's it seriously needs to get used up. I start cutting the brown spots off, and I realized, wait a minute, why am I doing that? I'll just do it when it's all ripped up. Okay, so now you guys are probably hearing pumpkin in the background here. And I had to do the voiceover because there was so much noise outside while I was making dinner from people mowing the lawn and traffic and everything else. Okay, so now we're going to cut off all those brown spots, because the brown spots, really, they're not that big a deal. Cut it off, eat it up. Right? Okay, so we're getting it all cleaned up. And then I don't even bother cutting them up smaller. I wish I would have, because a couple of them were like quite big. But that's okay. All right. So now we're going to get the steamer, because I'm going to steam these. And I just wash it in the steamer pot when I'm steaming them, which you're going to see in just a couple moments here, because I'm going to show you. I just wash it in the steamer pot. Why make more dishes dirty if you don't have to? As you can see, we still got other ones in there from cleaning the chicken and that. All right, so we're just going to get everything all cleaned off, all rinsed off, and all happy. All right. Now, I didn't show you the rest, but we're just putting that on the stove. Okay, so we're going to check that chicken now. I believe it's done. Actually, yeah, it was done because I only had to pull it out once. Because I started smelling it. I'm like, it smells so good. Apparently, I forgot to cut that part out, but that's okay. All right, here comes the money shot. Here it comes. Ah, look at that steam coming out too. Oh, it's just beautiful. And for all those that are going to ask me, yes, I am Canadian. No, I cannot read Celsius. So that is why my meat thermometer is in Fahrenheit. My kids are constantly putting it on Celsius because they read Celsius, whereas I cannot. So we're going to get that. As you can see, it's like 190. It was still going. I'm going to check in there, get in there. Okay, we're at, I can't see. I know it was at like, it was at 200. Now, I'm not actually checking the temperature of the potato there. I'm just checking to see if it's cooked all the way through because I could pierce it very nicely. Okay, so now what we're going to, I know that gravy container just appeared out of nowhere. But no, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this plated up. Now, I thought I had this angled better where you could see me actually taking the chicken and putting it on the plate with the potatoes, getting it all nice and pretty. No, I didn't have it good. I didn't have a good angle. Guys, it's been a while since I've done this. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get those potatoes. This is the point where you see that I'm wearing an arm brace. So you're going to see like I struggle with getting things out because of this. I should have switched over to tongs, but honestly, I didn't want to make more dishes. Okay. Now, this is, yeah, okay. Now what we're going to do is we are going to, I don't know what that was about, but that's okay. So we're going to pour the juices from the chicken into the cup because we need 1 cup because we're not going to use water when we have chicken drippings. Oh, goodness, no, we're going to use the drippings. So you need 1 cup of drippings to 1 packet of the Clubhouse chicken seasoning mix, which is like yummy, nummy. It makes it so much better. All right. And I just use whatever one's gluten-free. If I see it's gluten-free, I'm going to try it. Now we're going to whisk it up. Man, I can really see the dent in my pot when we're like above it like this. Okay, anyway, sorry. We're going to get that stirred up. Now, does anybody else get it on the stove and then they kind of overcook it because they forget about it? And, you know, you come back and it's going making a mess everywhere. Yeah, I do that all the time. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get a plate made. Now I got 1 knife there and then I realized I'm not going to put a dirty knife into my potato and my butter. So we're going to put some butter there. And then we're going to get some corn, which is just frozen corn with some seasoning salt and that garlic and herb seasoning mix. And we're going to get some steamed cauliflower because I don't put it into a bowl. I don't put butter on it. You want butter on it? You can put your own butter on it because I'm not making more dishes. And then we are going to get a piece of chicken. See, and this is where I get the tongs out. So I end up by getting the tongs anyway. So we're going to get the chicken. We're going to get it on the plate. And then this is where I'm going to show you the ending. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And I'm pretty sure I'll be back at some point with another video.